Welcome to 0 to 60.
Matt McChesney. I am the owner and operator of 6-0 Football Academy and 6-0 Equipment. Played at the University of Colorado from 2004. 6 years in the National Football League on both sides of football.
I'm Matt McChesney. This is 0 to 60. That is Coach Prime. We are at the University of Colorado. Brother, thank you so much.
All right. 0 to 60. We're rolling. Hey, how you doing? Well, happy Thursday. 0 to 60 rolls here on the Believe Network and YouTube. My man Bailey and I are going to roll today. He's on the ones and the twos as usual. We don't have any guests today, but we have Brett Coolidge on tomorrow, top 300 player in the country, who's going to be committing tomorrow on Rivals live at 10:45 Eastern. So we're 12:45 Eastern? Yeah, so 10:45 Mountain. And everybody living in Central and Pacific, figure it out. I'm not here to do fucking math for you. Thursday's going to rock. We have a lot to talk about and to discuss. If you're going to get offended, today's the day. I'm Matt. Bailey's on the ones and the twos. Roll.
Matt, happy Thursday. This is going to be a great show. Really looking forward to having Brett Coolidge on tomorrow. And, you know, him committing. I'm really excited to see that. Obviously, he announced his top 5, and we'll see where he decides to go tomorrow.
Top five were SC, Georgia, CU, Miami,
and then
Oklahoma. Oklahoma?
Let me pull it up.
Shit, man.
Brett's top 5. Georgia, SC, Miami, Oklahoma, Colorado.
Yeah, Georgia, SC, Miami, Oklahoma, and the Buffs. It's good to have the Buffs on the list.
Yeah, definitely. Matt, happy Thursday. We're in the building. Lots to talk about. A lot of Colorado football to talk about. We're almost there, almost to the season. Can't wait. How are you feeling on this fine Thursday?
Feeling pretty good, man. Had a scare the other day with Nick, and when I got hurt as a player, I never really thought about it from a parent's perspective, like how fucking disgusting it must feel.
Right.
It is the most helpless fucking feeling on earth, dog. And he didn't even get nothing happened. I just thought he got hurt. And I was freaking out. He's like, I'm fine. And I'm like, you're not fine. We're going to the doctor. But he turned out to be fine and everything's good. But it's just one of those things where you're like, it goes down and you're like, fuck. And so, that's one of the most helpless feelings on earth. But hey, I'm going through this for the first time, just like he's going through this for the first time. I've never been anybody's dad before, these two. So that I know about at least. So shit, that's cool.
100%. And playing and injuries can be catastrophic. So I'm thankful that he's doing well, and it was nothing serious. And can't wait to see him get back after, because he's got a massive season ahead for him, and lots of stuff.
He actually just got invited to Oklahoma, Michigan week 2. So
hey, nice.
We're going to be in Norman on that Saturday after the second week of the season. So that's pretty cool.
Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be nice. It's going to be a hell of a game, too. Shoot.
Yeah, it is.
Man, but Matt, let's get into it. The thumbnail says it here. Byron Leftwich has officially arrived in Colorado, Matt, and he's been coaching up the Qs. He's arrived as the quarterback coach, Matt. I'm going to go ahead and show his introduction. Take a listen.
Okay. And he's blessed with us today. He's going to give the quarterbacks. He's going to do what he does. He has a wealth of knowledge. I think when he had that, what the whole staff brings offensively, we're going to go to another level. You guys should be thankful. You should be blessed. This guy knows what he's doing, and he's going to be an intricate part of our success. I already know that. So let's welcome Coach Leftwich.
Matt, your reaction? We talked about Byron Leftwich potentially joining the staff a few months ago, but now he has officially arrived in Boulder and has been coaching up the Qs and coaching up Juju Lewis and Caden Salter. What was your reaction to Byron Leftwich officially joining Colorado's loaded staff?
I'm with this shit. I'm with it, dog. This is a great. This is another great hire.
Yeah.
You know what I fucking really dig that no one's talked about? I haven't heard one national pundit or anybody talk about this shit. That's why we're doing it. The competition that he creates in the coaching staff.
Yeah.
Not just the competition that's created on the field between players. Coach Prime is in a position where he notoriously Colorado's been really cheap with its assistant coaches. There was state legislature against coaches except for the head coach at the state university, so Colorado State, and Northern Colorado. Air Force didn't have this problem because they're Air Force.
Yeah.
You couldn't have assistant coaches past 1-year deals. So every year that he'd have to re-up a 1-year deal. 1-year deals, you know what 1-year deals mean. 1-year deals are not good. They're good, but it ain't good, right? Now that's gone, and he has a budget where he can actually hire people. This is more competition for Pat. It has somebody breathing down Pat's ass. There's 3 offensive line coaches. If somebody doesn't do their job, I can replace you with one of the other 2. There's multiple defensive line coaches. You know, it's you got Pecco and Sapp and this new dude they brought in, and there's multiple linebacker coaches.
Yep.
There's more people helping and more people doing the job than I've ever seen on the staff before, and I think it's incredibly awesome. And the competition that is bred in the meeting room with the coaches before you even go to the meeting room with the players, that's just going to be contagious. It's also this is going to show the quarterbacks how to work together rather than to work against each other while they're competing for the same job. This is the quarterback coaches and the offensive coordinator and everybody has to work together hand in hand in order to make this work. We're bringing in a new guy, just like the transfer portal.
Yeah.
Leftwich wasn't here. Now he is. Dude, like soak the knowledge up. And I'm telling you, the competition that's bred everywhere is insane. And I think it really, really is starting to rub off on the squad. And the more film that I've watched, and I was talking to Dre yesterday because we're trying to get Andre's like water company to come on the show and whatnot. I think we got wrapped up, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
But I was talking to him yesterday, and he's like, look, we're big and mean up front, and we're going to talk about the O-line and the guys they're putting next to each other, which I am fucking pumped.
Yeah.
Like the competition at quarterback is only going to get fueled by having a guy like Byron Leftwich on the field. And look, all you young heads out there, if you don't know who Byron Leftwich is, he's a bad motherfucker, man. Like, he really spending, and not only like he was a good quarterback, right? Great college quarterback, good pro quarterback. But what's the one thing everybody remembers about Byron Leftwich? Byron Leftwich playing on a broken fucking leg and like routing people up for 400 yards and keeping Marshall in the game and having his fucking kids like jumping on his boys' shoulders so they could pull him down the field because he's a fucking gamer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you bring in a gamer like this and it can't help but exude all his confidence and all of his gamer shit onto the players. And those 2 players happen to be Salter and fucking Juju. And I'm telling you, I've been telling everybody for fucking ever, Juju might steal this fucking job, and goddamn, that number 10 looks fucking good, dude.
Yeah, they both look good. Let me just say that because I think both the Qs are on fire. But you already talked about how great Byron was as a player and how resilient he was as a player. He's also a great coach, man. Obviously coached the Bucs, Tom Brady to a Super Bowl 5 years ago. Yep. And now I really think that his impact will be seen on the Colorado quarterback, specifically Julian Lewis. Because I mean, personally, I expect Caden Salter to start. Therefore, I think a lot of development work between Byron Leftwich, the quarterback coach, and Juju. And man, that only makes Juju better.
What if Juju takes the job though? Does Salter leave?
Matt, it's July, about to be August.
Well, he would find a job in 2 minutes. There's so many teams that need quarterbacks.
Can you transfer this late and then do that?
Like, I don't know. Can you?
I don't think you can.
So he's got to win the job.
Yeah.
I love this. This is awesome, bro.
Oh yeah. So, shit. But I think this obviously adding Coach Leftwich is only beneficial, especially for the Qs, Matt, going into the future. Here's a play. Here's on Marion Miller versus McKinney here. Marion Miller.
That's people yesterday were saying that's offensive pass interference. That's two guys fighting for the ball. That's not.
Yeah, that ain't offensive PI at all. Come on.
I mean, all he does is turn. He doesn't push off. It's not.
Marion Miller's a dude, bro. He's
like, that some bitch right there is special.
Yeah.
Like I did the Big 12 365 show last night with David Smock, and they do a great job. It's more of a Baylor show, but they cover everything.
No doubt.
And I was saying that the skill players, I think as a whole, they're just as deep and just as good. You just don't have Travis Hunter.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So now it's just more of by committee rather than where's 12. But even last year it was by committee. Like everybody ate. So
I mean, they had a ton of receivers last year though too. So they're always going to be loaded there.
They're so fucking deep.
Yeah, and here's again Salter to Marion Miller again. I'm telling you, Marion's gonna have a huge season. I'm really excited to see Salter for CU. Matt, I know you want to see Juju, but
no, I want to see. I don't want it to seem like I'm pulling for the rookie. I just think he's incredibly talented.
Oh yeah, he is.
Salter's a dude, bro. Like that kid can fucking straight play, and he's a leader, and he's done everything right. He's a fifth-year guy, and it might be exactly what everybody needs. Come in, system quarterback, play his ass off, win a bunch of games. Another guy gets drafted and goes to the league, and then Juju gets to sit, play when he's ready to play, playing games when he's ready to play. And then he takes over for 4 years or 3 years before he goes first round. And then you start that, now we're putting out quarterbacks every year into the draft or every couple of years into the draft, which changes the perception of your school drastically. So, I think the quarterback competition is pretty cool, man. I really, really can't wait to see what happens with that.
Me too.
And I bet you we don't know until opening night. How much you want to, everybody, we will not know.
Agreed.
Right, saying it right now. You will not know who the starting quarterback is. Coach Prime's not going to tell anybody shit until they walk out to fucking snap the ball for the first time in Folsom against Georgia Tech. I bet you Georgia Tech doesn't fucking know. I wouldn't be surprised in the world of college football we're playing now that both of them are on the field to start the game. I'm not kidding at all.
Well, I can't wait. This is exciting time to be a Colorado Buffaloes fan. It's an exciting time to watch Colorado Buffaloes Q. Q's being coached by Byron Leftwich now. Matt, we got to discuss the offensive line because take a look at this here. This is the way the offensive line has been looking like so far based on practice footage. So you got Jordan Seaton, left tackle. You got Xavier Hill, the Memphis transfer, going to left guard. Zach McGill at center, Zy Chrysler right guard, and then Larry Johnson, the Tennessee transfer at right tackle. Matt, what is your reaction to this? You made a really interesting comparison on Twitter about the left side of the offensive line. Talk about that.
Yeah, so obviously Andre Giroz is one of the coaches, the coach in my opinion, and he was part of a tight side with Dan Graham, Victor Rogers, and Andre Giroz. So, yeah, we ran for lots of yards. Victor didn't play for as long as the NFL as Dre or Dan did because of injury, but Vic was Big 71 was mean as fuck and just not someone he would not. You don't fuck with Victor Rogers. Just especially when Vic was in a bad mood, just leave Vic the fuck alone. I am looking at this with their size and just ability, and I think Seaton and Hill next to each other are Vic and Dre next to each other. And I wouldn't be surprised if Dre said this is what needs to happen. Because, when Colorado brought in Wayne Lucier from Northwestern with Gary Barnett when he transferred in, it allowed CU to move Dre from center to guard. And then it allowed Dre and Vic to move together and play the right and left side. And it changed our offense drastically. So I'm telling you, man, Hill is a great player in space at tackle. You put him next to Seaton on the left side, and then you put a big tight end over there, Atkins or D'Souza or whoever. We're going to fucking smash face, bro.
Miguel. We're talking about Zay in a second, too.
The center and the right guard, I know that they're rotating a lot, getting a lot of guys in to see who's going to play there. Right tackle's locked up. As long as Big Larry's in shape, no one's taking that job from him. So I think 3 of the 5 are pretty solid. The other 2 are competing, but those are the starters, and I feel pretty good about the offensive line. I'm not going to lie. And then, this is a pretty interesting tweet right here, or DM. Steve doesn't need in-state talent. Okay, I don't necessarily agree with that, but it sure doesn't look like they need the in-state talent right now.
Yeah.
So, the transfer portal has done things for Colorado that you couldn't do back in the day. It's allowed Coach Prime to build this team unlike anybody else has ever built a team. So if you have the ability to just highlight as a coach, put me up there in that situation. Do I want a high school kid, regardless how good he is, or a guy like Xavier Hill that's played like 3 years and has just killed people and is potential first rounder? I'm taking Hill. I mean, what are we talking about? From a recruiting standpoint, you want to build depth, but now it's like you got to look at it differently because it's different. It's just different.
Mm-hmm.
So they're controlling the transfer portal, bro. And if they can just keep plucking great players from other programs, and then they're building around one high school commit there.
Yeah.
Everybody else on that list is a transfer portal guy.
And speaking of Big Larry Johnson here, Matt, I wanted to show you a rep out of practice here. Take a look. Big Larry Johnson at right tackle.
Angry dude. Just ripping the team.
That just made me pretty excited. Matt,
bro. This is what I'm talking about. I think that they have the right mix now, 3 years in, of talent, coaching. It took a little bit longer to build the offensive and defensive lines than it did the skill positions, which always takes longer.
Yeah.
But this team is better than the teams of the past, even if we don't have the same star power. We don't have the same star power because they haven't been on TV yet. Let's just be real. Shedeur and Travis were stars before they got to CU. They weren't superstars that took over the fucking college football world, though. They were a side story at Jackson State about how cool this is. When they got to Boulder, though, it took over college football for 2 years, period. Yeah. So the only reason that anybody on this team is underrated right now is because they haven't gone on national TV yet and beat Georgia Tech's ass. They haven't started 5-0 yet. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to be on national TV every single fucking week again, especially if and when they start winning at the clip that I think they're going to. So the opener is so goddamn important, dog. This offensive line group, essentially the entire goddamn season is resting on your back.
Yes. Yeah.
Because there's no more. Shedeur can't save you anymore. He can't be Superman back there. That should not be expected from Salter or Juju. Even if they can do it, it should not be expected. Because Shedeur was just slippery as fuck and just had pocket awareness that was infuriating at times, but also excellent at times. I don't know if Salter and Juju could get away with the same shit that Shedeur could either. I think Shedeur was unbenchable. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Shedeur was unbenchable unless he gets hurt, which he got hurt at Washington State his first year. Unless he gets hurt, he's not getting benched.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the fuck he does. He could go out there and run 50 yards backwards and throw it off his back foot for a pick six. He ain't getting benched.
Yeah.
I don't think Salter and Juju can play like Shedeur. I think Shedeur is like, I know people are going to get pissed off when I say this, but how like Pat Mahomes does shit and you're just like, what the fuck is he? Oh, it worked.
Yeah.
That's what Shedeur does shit like that. Where you're like, what the fuck is he doing? Oh, look, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
He was unbenchable at CU. So I don't think that Salter or Juju are going to be able to have the same like leash here with the coaching staff and with Coach Prime because it's not Shedeur.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if we didn't have two at CU. You didn't have anybody else to put in. Stab did a good job, but he's not. Come on, if he did a great job, they wouldn't be bringing in the other two. So now you've got legit competition, and I wonder how short the leash is. Like, is the leash going to be too long? Is it going to be too short? Are they going to rotate? Like, can you win with two? If one guy's having a great game, do you just stay with him? Like, when I was at CU, we went through a lot of different quarterbacks, bro. Like, there were I think we had 4 different starters my freshman year, 3 different starters my sophomore year when we won the Big 12, 2 different starters the redshirt year when I broke my leg, and then every year I was there with the exception of one. Clat in 03, we had a different guy start and a quarterback either get benched or hurt. So, well, shit, even in 03 we had that because Clack got knocked out at Florida State and Eric Greenberg had to play. So you need more than one. Not everybody's Shedeur Sanders. Let's just be real. So not everyone's tough. Not everyone's a leader like he is. Not everybody can get out of situations like him. And not everybody has the longest leash in college football history also.
Exactly. I was going to say, none of them have the least Shedeur has. So bottom line is both whoever plays is going to have to perform right away.
Like Shiloh didn't even have a leash that long. Shiloh got benched. His own dad. Shiloh got benched by his fucking dad.
But I'm glad to see it. I've been seeing Shiloh in Bucks training camp, making some plays. So I hope to see him make the roster down there. But Matt, let's move over.
I know, and I'm not going to tell you.
Tune in tomorrow. See where Brett Coolj goes.
Just like Tropic Thunder. I know, but I don't have to tell you.
Matt, let's go to before we go to the defense. Actually, I want to show a clip of Zane D'Souza over at Colorado. Take a listen, Matt.
Freshman year, first day of fall camp. Ready to show what I'm about.
Bro, you're not a freshman, bro. Ain't no way.
Big 83.
You're a freshman, dog?
Hell yeah.
How old are you?
18. I turned 19.
How tall are you?
6'6".
He's 18, 6'6".
265.
260.
265.
All balls.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not regular.
Ooh, okay. I like it, bro. Loveland, all the way out of Loveland, bro.
From Colorado. Straight from Colorado. Home.
Matt, your expectations for Zane? I think he could be a sleeper, man. This tight end room. Go ahead. What are your thoughts on seeing that?
I think he's going to play a lot.
Ooh, yeah.
As long as he doesn't be a freshman bitch. Because I know he's not one. So don't go be one.
Right.
You're not normal. You're not a normal freshman. You're right. You're different. You're a fucking dungeon family, bro. Go act like it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So for all the haters that says I don't send anybody to Colorado.
I mean, yeah.
What are you talking about? I can't make him go there. So I think that Zane's going to have a huge season, and again, there's open opportunity at the tight end position. You're not going to play just one tight end the whole fucking season. Well, maybe they will if they only have one, but now they have a room full of them. Whereas last year they had Smalls, and I'm not talking shit about Smalls. He's still there, and I'm glad he is. But I think we can do better.
Call me crazy. I played against Savell in high school. I always thought he was a freakazoid DN. Seeing him at tight end is so weird to me, but I think he's an athlete. I just think that, there's a lot of potential I see with Zane and others in that tight end room as well as Zach Atkins. I expect to have a big year. But man, nonetheless, seeing Zane up at CU, expect him to work his way up, and product of the Dungeon family for those who question whether Matt sends players to CU or refuses.
That's my job too, to make sure that I send all my guys to Boulder just to appease y'all.
Oh man, Matt, I want to discuss something else with you here. Here's a clip of LeJontay Wester doing some rookie duties in Ravens training camp here, carrying some pads. Take a look.
Yeah, somebody on rookie duty. Why you got people pads?
You don't understand how it works.
You on rookie duty?
All right, I should have muted it from the jump. But Matt, what was your reaction to seeing that? Travis Hunter's doing the same thing down in Jacksonville. But I've had Ravens staff writer on my show discuss LeJontay. They're going to use him in several ways, including in the return game, Matt, which is exciting to hear about. What are your reactions to seeing this in Ravens training camp?
It's getting off easy, man. He's only got like 4 pads.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You didn't get everybody's. This is what it is. You're a rookie. Carry the pads. Sing a song. Carry the pads. Get me coffee. Not good enough. Go get me 3 blades of glass. Not good enough. One time I had to go buy 220 fucking double cheeseburgers. Do you know how hard it is to get 220 double cheeseburgers in an hour? I know that sounds easy. I was sitting there, right? And I'm a rookie in New York, and John Abraham, Big Cat, and Sean Ellis are just sitting there, and they're like, "We're hungry," and it's like an hour and 15 minutes before meetings, and I'm like, "Okay," and I'm like, "Fuck, okay," and it was me and Bo, and Bo is a big defensive tackle out of Utah who played for a long time. There's actually a coach out there at Utah now on the D line, and they look at us and they're like, "Yeah, who wants cheeseburgers?" And everybody in the fucking locker room was like, "We want cheeseburgers." So I had to go around and take an order for 220 fucking double cheeseburgers.
Oh my!
Everybody's like ordering different shit, and I was like, "All right, fuck this. I'm just getting double cheeseburgers because we got to make this easy, guys. I'm not going to get fined." So Bo and I had to go across the street and pay them extra to get them to make these fast. And we got back with like 5 minutes to spare. We're in the fucking team meeting room throwing double cheeseburgers at people. I'm just saying, I was the original Cheeseburger Eddie. That's where they got that idea from Longest Yard. Just saying. But some of the shit the rookies have to do is just fucking ridiculous, man. Like I always thought the rookie dinner was fucked up. Like, I'm broke as fuck, dog. I'm just a rookie. I was undrafted. Why do I have to cover the rookie dinner? Fuck y'all. I'm not paying. And then that.
You ever have to pay a rookie dinner, man?
Fucking A, dog. Me and Bo had to split like a fucking $18,000 check once.
Oh, shit.
That was the hardest goddamn credit card drop I've ever done in my life. Like 9.5 dropped, and I'm like, fuck, man. I had like 3 Cokes and a burger. But I will say this: at the end of the year, they took care of us big time. Like we all went to Vegas, and the rookies didn't pay for shit. And all the money that we put into the fine pot got split up and given back to the rookies. So you got all of it back plus some. They would just fucking we went to this fucking club in Manhattan called Butter. You call it Butter and you're just a dumb white motherfucker. That's what I figured out, being a dumb white motherfucker. I was like, "Where are we going, Butter?" And they're like, "Nah, white boy." And I'm like, "Fuck." So and we went and saw fucking Jay-Z and in a private setting, and it was dope as fuck. So yeah, man, as you cut your teeth and get your wings, they're gonna take care of you. But you got to do this rookie bullshit to start. Fuck.
Absolutely.
I mean, did you have to sing when you got to Eastern?
Yes.
What did you sing?
Was it Boats and Hoes?
Boats and Hoes.
I was one of the most, Matt, you know me, you know how much I hate movies. I didn't even watch the movie at that time when I was like,
I don't know, why do you hate movies, man? What's wrong with movies?
I got booed. It was like the worst.
Dude, why do you hate movies, Bailey? Are you just anti-entertainment?
No, I don't know. I'm not a big movie guy, I guess. I'd rather watch like a series of TV shows. Like I watched a ton of shows and stuff like that.
So you'll watch something that's like 30 hours of content, but not something that's 3 hours.
Yeah, but I like to split it up. Like, how am I going to watch a movie for an hour and then say, fuck, I got to go do some shit?
You can't. It's not really how it works.
Yeah, so.
But of course, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can watch movies how you want. I'm just saying, usually I hit play and I fall asleep in movies all the time is my problem.
Yeah.
Like I'll hit play and I'll wake up at the end of the movie when this fucking music comes on like it's my alarm clock. And I'm like, oh, that was a good fucking movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Matt, it's been a great first half of the show. We got a lot to discuss when we come back on the other side, including, Matt, we've discussed how the Colorado freshman linebacker is going to make an impact this season. London Merritt, IMG Academy product, has already made an impact. Had quite an impressive play in practice the other day. We're going to discuss that. We're also going to discuss the WNBA. They've had a lot of crazy shit going on that we have to react to because, man, unbelievable.
I don't want to insinuate that it's your dildo, just a dildo.
We got to react to that and so much more. If you're watching, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, become a member of the Dungeon family. We got a lot of stuff cracking for the future of the show. Can't wait to reveal it with you. We'll see you guys in 2 minutes. Hit that like button.
Whether it's offensive linemen as they work combos and double teams and also pass pro and punch, I think the unique physicality of this is outstanding. So much so that you can use it for your shield on punt team or as you rush in the shield. There's so many different ways that we're using it. We get better a little bit every single day, and I just wanted to say thank you because I hadn't ever thought of this, and when I saw it, it made total sense, and we're doing a great job with it. So thank you, man. Go Big Red. What this has done for us is it's allowed us to, because of the surface area, because of its firm nature, I can still strike against another player and have to use that punch just like you do on a sled. At the same time, have to time my punch because it could move. I can teach defensive linemen how to handle double teams because they can feel pressure. We can simulate contact in a safe environment in non-contact times because of this unique bag.
Welcome down here to the Lab 60 Football Academy, 60 Strength and Fitness. I am your owner and operator, Matt McChesney. I just wanted to let everybody know that 60 is now on Cameo. You can go on Cameo and request any tips for training, any offensive line, defensive line tips, recruiting tips. I get so many inquiries in my inbox on a daily basis about tips and can you look at my film and can you do this? Can you break down something for me? I'd love to. All right? It's like the Joker said, my man, right here. If you're good at something, never do it for free. So Cameo is now your bridge to 60 Football Academy. Go in, request what you want, tips, suggestions, recruiting, film, and we will make sure that you get the absolute best from the best. So check out 60 on Cameo at 60 Academy. Cameo, 60 Academy. Cameo, 60 Academy.
And we're back in the building. Matt, if you're watching, folks, if you're watching, hit that like button, subscribe, become a member of the Dungeon family. Matt, we got a lot to discuss, including the WNBA, but we're going to save that for the end, so stay tuned, folks. Awesome. One thing I wanted to kind of show here, Matt, and you can give a lot of insight on this situation. Charlie Offerdahl has been dealing with concussions recently in the last few months, and he announced he's stepping away from football. And Coach Prime is elected to continue Charlie's scholarship aid, which is good. But take a listen, Matt.
Come up and let you know his plans and what he plans on doing. And I'm for him 100%. Charlie, come on up, buddy.
Obviously, I haven't been here this summer. If it's not obvious already, I won't be coming back this year. Just how serious this last concussion was and how many I've had leading up to it. It was pretty scary for me and my family, but I will be hanging it up. Just wanted to take this time to let everybody know here and thank you guys. Thank the coaching staff, thank the staff, the players, and I love you guys. How much you guys have done for me, my football career.
Matt, kind of talk about this because this is really unfortunate. I know how your relationship is with Charlie. This is really sad to see. Obviously, him working his way up from walk on through multiple coaching staffs through 1-11 seasons. Matt, talk about this. Go ahead.
Damn, Chuck. Yeah, best of luck to Chuck. I mean, he's a great buff. He did everything right. When it starts getting to the point where you can't do it anymore,
Yeah.
Every player knows. It happened to me. It just happened to me when I was 6 years deep in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So it happens to everyone. It's just a matter of when, not if. Very rarely do you get to walk out on your own accord. And usually you're being pushed. Peyton Manning walked out a Super Bowl champion, but his body was an absolute pile of shit when he left. Let's be real. He couldn't play anymore. So, Tom Brady looked like, a 27-year-old supermodel when he left Tampa Bay, all skinny and emaciated and fucking ex-wife beating on him and shit. Couldn't play anymore, right? Actually, I bet you he could have came back and thrown for like 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. But what the fuck do I know?
Right now and do that. Yeah.
But look, this is hard. I mean, it's emotional. You never want to hear that your teammate is stepping away, but it's for the best, because if he's can't do it anymore, you don't want him to just take another shot just because. This isn't like, we're not trying to push through head injuries and shit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I had to meet with one of my guys this morning and have this conversation. Like, yeah, you could come back in 2 months and everything could be great. And you could come back in 2 months and push yourself too hard and take another hit and never fucking play again. Oh, and also you could be a fucking piece of broccoli also.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like Frank Wycheck, the great Frank Wycheck, Tennessee Titan, fucking Houston Oiler, Ring of Famer, died at 52 years old. Okay. Frank played in the NFL for 15 years? I mean, forever. He donated his brain to science, the CTE science, and they came back with the results, and he was his entire fucking brain was ravaged by CTE. Mm-hmm. They found the protein all over his brain.
Yeah.
So hopefully one day we can devise some science that can identify this before we're dead.
Right.
Because right now, like even I have no doubt that I have CTE issues. No doubt. Okay. Mm-hmm. I have to wear sunglasses constantly, and it's not just because I can't see. It's because I have light sensitivity terribly. I wore a fucking shield my whole career because of this. Okay. Mm-hmm. I can't sleep, fucking headaches constantly. And I haven't played football in a long time, dog. Like I think I'm at the point now where I haven't played longer than I did play.
Right.
So Charlie's smart. He wants to be a dentist, and his family's smart, and his brother's about to go. His brother's playing college football right now. I think he went to Penn. So
Drake or somewhere. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, they're a great family, and they come from great stock over at Dakota Ridge. Coach Woes over there does a great job. Yep. So, yeah, man, this sucks. It's got to be hard on Chuck. So, I'll make sure to reach out to him. But, Charlie, thanks, bro. Mm-hmm. Appreciate everything you did for that place. You're a great buff, and you'll always be revered and loved up there. And, God damn it, that's the fucking goal in the long run. Because – you know what no one talks about? Back up there every Saturday and see all my boys. No one talks about work and fucking what they're doing and like stocks and bonds and shit. No one comes up there. Fuck, everybody reverts straight back to what's up, motherfucker? It just turns into back in the locker room. And if you don't have that camaraderie, it wasn't earned. You can't buy it. It's like Jordan Seaton when he came out and said, we're trying to build a family and like have real relationships with this place in no uncertain terms. That's really hard to fucking do these days in college football in the mercenary land that we live in. And I'm for the mercenary land because mercs get paid, but you are going to lose a lot of what makes college football so incredible moving forward. The next generation is not going to understand what me and the boys that I went in with in 2000 even going back to Steve Rosga's years and then Rosga's years to back to 92 and 92 to 88, there's layover and overlap. So each group gets a little bit of pieces of the next group. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's kind of dead now in college football. So, it's important for the guys who are going to be lifetime buffs. Like I think Jordan Seaton's a lifetime buff. I think he's going to be the number one pick. I think Juju will be a lifetime buff.
Yep.
Shador and Travis weren't lifetime buffs. They're transfer portal guys. But I'll tell you what they did in their 2 years. That's what I'm talking about with overlap. That's overlap greatness. So the next group can go, that's what I want to do. Charlie has now put himself in overlap greatness. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, bro, when I played there, we had to just ask Vickers if he ever figures out how to fucking hit a button on his computer again. You son of a bitch. But anybody that was up there, we had so many players that were walk-ons that were just straight fucking ballers, and guys that came out of nowhere to start for us and just absolute Andy Peak and Tom Hubbard and just fucking dudes. And it was something that we prided ourselves on. It didn't really matter where you came from, it mattered what you did when you got on the field. And that's one of the reasons I had so much respect for Coach Prime, because you remember when he came in and he made the Louis speech, and everybody lost their fucking minds. And well, he was doing that on purpose. I tried to tell guys that were in the room at the time that ended up leaving, don't leave. He's testing you to see if you will. And Chuck was the only ones that listened, bro. And like, he really listened to the message, I think. And he stayed and earned it and worked. And Charlie Offerdahl is going to go down as one of those guys in buff history that, a Rudy type that overcame. And that's what we want. So, Charlie, best of luck to you, bro. And hopefully you can help me with this fucking molar I got a problem with. I need to ask you, Chuck, why can't they just knock me the fuck out every time I want to go to the dentist? I despise people's fucking hands in my mouth. And I don't know why you got to talk to me the whole fucking time. You got your hand in my fucking mouth. Like, I can respond.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. I am in such a vulnerable position. My mouth's wide open. I'm laying backwards. You're looking up my nose. I got to fucking find you with my fucked up vision. There's a light in my eyes. There's some big tittied assistant that's sitting over here fucking. I'm trying not to like let my hand brush. And like, I'm sitting here like, oh, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden you're like, hey, how you doing? How's life? Here, you got a little drool coming out. Like, oh, you only got like 3 or 4 cavities. Like, hey, here's an idea. Knock me the fuck out so I don't have to experience any of this. Nope.
Right.
I can't get it to happen. I know they have sedation dentistry, but I'm not fucked up enough for that. So apparently I need to go knock my own teeth out or something, or like just eat ice cream for a year straight in order to make it happen.
I share your same sentiment with the dentist. Very frustrating.
Hate it.
Yeah. Going back to what you said about Prime, even in his return, he got the Louis luggage, bro. So I don't even if you caught that. I was on the thumbnail Monday. I don't know if you caught that detail.
He said I'm bringing luggage. It's Louis, and he
ain't changed. So
nope.
just keep that in mind, folks. Matt, let's go back to Colorado football news here. Let's go to the defensive side here. Matt, we've discussed how Colorado freshman I'm sorry, hold on, go ahead. Oh geez. So JB talked about this morning on his show. Just go ahead. Let's hear your take.
Okay, how do I say this without incriminating myself?
Oh geez, yeah. Think wisely.
The strip clubs in New York are in the United States. Therefore, they don't hold a fucking candle to the strip clubs in Frankfurt, Germany. I'm telling you, it doesn't even fucking compare. It is not even a comparable thing. This happened a long fucking time ago before I knew anybody. If you get angry at me, that this is a question that's been asked, and it's my job to be honest.
Oh, geez.
Frankfurt, Germany was awesome. I had an awesome time. It was fucking incredible. New York was. I'm not a huge strip club guy. Like, I haven't been to a strip club in 20 years.
Yeah, me neither.
Because I just don't like. I'm not enamored with like. You're a whore. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, you really think the same on that. Like
you're like, why am I gonna throw my heart? Like, I don't want anything from you other than like, don't get the glitter on me. Can we get the fuck out of here? Like, that's usually my conversation. Right? Yeah. But back in the day with your women, all your boys, and it's late, it's different because that's where everybody's going. So fuck it, you're going. American strip clubs are dog shit. Even the good ones in Vegas are dog shit. They're dog shit. Go to fucking Europe, bro. It's totally different. It's way different. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. But Frankfurt, and it's not even close. And that's not the only thing. The food in Germany was like 50 times better than the food in the United States. That wasn't even close. It's facts, dog. Don't get that shit on. No, fuck. And now I can't get it off, and I'm like sitting there at 3 in the morning, all drunk, looking at the thing like, get this fucking glitter off me, bro. I gotta go home. No.
Oh, unbelievable. All right.
That used to be like Jack Daniels, Matt. Jack Daniels, Matt, hasn't been alive since 2000 and what is it now? 2025? Nick was born in 2009, so I haven't had a drink since July 20-something of 2009.
Good.
Probably a good thing, too.
Yeah.
You don't want to see 43-year-old Matt in the strip club like, fucking college fun!
Right. No, 100%, Matt.
In today's world, I don't know what's in the strip club anymore.
Well,
Back in the day, it was usually just like chick. Today, I don't know. Like, you may look like a chick, talk like a chick, act like a chick, but you ain't a chick. And we're about to talk about that shit, right?
A little bit. We got to talk one more Colorado thing. Let's go to the defense. Let's go.
I'm gonna crush the fuck out of these people. Anybody that says today, you better get off the show.
Folks, just wait, Matt. We got a lot to discuss, including WNBA and.
Are we going to talk about the rebounder? Sorry if that's offensive.
Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, we got multiple things that WNBA.
Nice. My favorite player ever is the best rebounder ever. So you guys shouldn't think I'm talking shit about her. I respect her game. She gets her own rebounds. It's some athletic shit.
Well, Well, I agree what Candace Parker said about Angel Reese. Anyway, Matt, we discussed how the Colorado freshman linebackers are going to make an impact this season, and London Merritt, who's an IMG Academy product, has already been doing so. Matt, take a look at this play on the defensive side of the ball. He picks off Staub, and man, hell of a play here, Matt. Take a look. I don't know if you can see a replay here.
Oh, shit. What are we doing, quarterback? Oh, shit. Nice play.
Run.
Run.
Yeah. Hell of a play by the freshman, London Merritt. Matt, we've discussed it. Colorado freshman linebackers are going to make an impact. We see it already with Merritt. Reaction. Go ahead.
I thought that these kids would come in and do a really good job, and they have. Just look at the maturity level of the freshmen that they do bring in.
Right. Yep.
It's not a surprise of the guys that are successful and the guys that aren't. I think that this Merritt kid is going to be a fucking monster, dog.
Dude,
just a fucking absolute monster that you can't. It's really hard for me to quantify how good I think he could be if everything stays the way it should stay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And he can just play and get better and just keep jumping. Dog, he's got to be fucking special. But you can go back to the video. You know what my favorite part of practice was all the time? When something good happened that you weren't involved with, and then everybody freaks out and chases you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody just takes the fuck off.
Yeah.
That was always my favorite part, because you get to be fucking wild and crazy with your boys, and it's fun. It's fucking fun. It's fun, goddammit. Football's supposed to be fucking fun. It's fucking fun. So, go have some fucking fun. And if you're not going to have fun, then we're going to have to run. So either have fun or run. Pick one.
Exactly. Pick one.
Even false enthusiasm can be misconstrued as enthusiasm. So I don't care if you have to fake it. Just don't be you know who I hated more than anyone, Bailey? The guy that would walk in like this.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to practice today. It's hot. And I'm like, bro, I'll act like this in class. I don't want to fucking be there. I might act like this in a meeting. I've acted like this on the podcast. I don't want to do this shit sometimes. Never once in my life have I ever fucking been in a situation where I get to put on a helmet, tape my hands, and assault another human, and been like, I don't want to do it today. You know what I miss more than anything on this earth? Putting on a helmet and assaulting some dumb fuck that wants to talk.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're going to keep talking in the locker room? All right. Practice starts in 20 minutes, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like I used to have bigger rivalries with my own teammates than I did with guys on other teams, with the exception of Mike Johnson at Kansas State, who him and his guard got real mad at me in a game once, to the point where they were talking to the ref about trying to shut me up.
Uh-huh.
Just because I knew Mike went to Fairview, and I knew him and his family, and he was a starting center. And the year before my junior year, they beat the shit out of us and won the Big 12. My senior year, they came into Folsom, and I started talking about fucking Meatloaf and shit. I was at your house Thursday night. Meatloaf was really good. And he was looking at me like, I've been to your house for Meatloaf, motherfucker. That got a little personal. And then Incognito.
Right. Yeah.
That guy's a psycho. God damn, man. I wish we could have recruited him. That motherfucker was
great player. Psycho.
I'm telling you, bro. I got double teamed once by Incognito in the guard, and it was like going for a fucking carnival ride. I was like, what? Like just thrown out of the fucking barn. And you're like, Jesus Christ.
Well, Matt, going back to London Merritt here, his coach, his linebacker coach, Coach Hart, was asked by Big Dog Chico in the morning show here, just an update on practice here. I think it's by Neely here. Take a listen, Matt.
Day one.
Yeah.
What's your eyeball test today? What you looking for?
Toughness. See who prepared, who's conditioned, who can run to the ball, who can give us everything we got. I mean, I ain't taking no excuses today, dog. I got a guy here with 8 toes and a new block. You understand? So you can't run to the ball there, I may lose my job. I'm just letting you know. I may get that ignorant if you can't run to the ball there. I got a guy here with 8 toes and a new block.
Yeah.
Leading us. And you can't run to the ball? That's what I'm looking for. Where's your commitment at, man? Where's your commitment at? That's what
How is it that our fucking fan base is so goddamn stupid that they actually don't want that guy around? Are you high off your ass, you stupid fuck? Let me just equate this in my little tiny brain. You don't think fucking Prime's right-hand man, Coach Hart, is good enough to recruit and coach the linebackers at Colorado, you dumb fuck. I'd love to hear why. Because they missed on a couple of transfer portal guys. Come on, dog. They had the best 2 linebackers as a tandem in the Big 12 last year. They fucking killed people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they lost one of them, and the other one went to the league. Reload.
Yep.
Not panic.
Yep.
This ain't Mel Tucker. It's not a one and done. We're building something here. Let the man build.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I'm telling you, Colorado used to be linebacker U under Brian Cabral. And again, I don't expect you to know who that is, but he's only the best linebacker coach in the history of this school, and it's not even fucking close. Also is there all the time, and on the sideline all the time is a liaison up there, a pro liaison, which is awesome that they kept BC around because there's nothing better than going and hugging Brian Cabral. He's still got the mustache. In fact, I'm one of the few to ever see him without a mustache. Bet, bro. If we win the Big 12, that mustache is coming off. We won the Big 12. We couldn't shave that fucking thing off fast enough. It's like, find him! Shoot him down! Get the fuck off his face! Wah, wah, wah! Shit grew back in like 3 days. Same consistency. Looked like a fucking... I just used to walk around and be like, BC, how many mustache rides have you given me? And just be like, player. And I'd be like, coach. He called me player for fucking 20 years. Hey, a fucking name.
Matt, we got to discuss the WNBA now.
Yes!
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Dude, let's go. Dildo everyone.
Where do you want to start? There's
the dildo.
All right. So, Matt, there was an incident in a WNBA game, I think last night or the other day, a green dildo was thrown on a court during the game. And this is like in the fourth quarter too, Matt. Take a look.
Hayes gets blocked by Maya Caldwell. Something flies on the court, actually, from the crowd.
Something.
I don't know if you see it. Let's see if we can get a replay here.
Something threw on the floor there, Janice. What is it? A dick.
There you can see
it. Dick.
It came from the top here. You'll see it come
it's
down.
Kermit's cock. Oh my god!
And then their reaction to this is just.
We're not exactly we're not sure where it came from. No,
I know where it came from.
Any of that type of activity. Yeah.
It came from the power forward's fucking luggage.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Matt, what was your reaction?
Oh my gosh, that's a big green dildo. I'm gonna go out there and conspiracy theory this and say that no one threw it.
Oh, what's your
I think
theory?
it just may have fell out of someone's bag on the sideline. I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, man. You can rub muff all you want, but I guarantee you they got some toys. From what I've heard. I don't know because that's cool. Do your thing. But what I'm saying is that's pretty fucking funny. If you don't think this is funny, what has happened to people? I don't think there could be anything funnier than this. This is like a good fart joke, bro. It's just funny. This is a dildo on a black court in a WNBA game. This took planning. The court's jet black. What color is going to set the tone? Jet black. Well, let's get a big black cock. Nah, dude, we need a Kermit cock. Otherwise, it's not going to show up on the floor.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So whoever did this just come forward and accept your prize. Come forward, accept your prize from normal thinking Americans. We're going to talk about the people that have no brain next. But normal thinking Americans think this is hilarious. If you have a daughter and you're offended, I get it. I understand why you're offended, but I know there's a part of you that's also thinks this is fucking hilarious and you won't just say it because you have a daughter. But my coach in college, the great Chris Wilson, used to say this all the time. My only goal in life is to keep my daughter off the pole. So as a dad, that should be your only goal. And that looks like a big green pole to me. Just saying. Well, when I saw it, the line from fucking Fight Club where he's like, and I know you don't know this because you don't watch fucking movies. Everybody in the comments will know when the fucking luggage is vibrating, and they're like, usually when the luggage vibrates and we flag it, it's usually an electric shaver, but every now and then it's a dildo. And I can't say it's your dildo. I have to say it's a dildo. We can't insinuate ownership, right? So whose dildo is this? No one knows what dildo it is. It's just a dildo. It just came out of the sky. Fucking God's dropping dildos. Maybe it's a sign. I don't know. No one's claiming it, so what the fuck?
This isn't the only incident. Like, this is the comment section gets really upset when we discuss the WNBA. Oh, so Steve Rosca was on the show last week. He says stadiums now have the plastic bag / purse rule. So just think how that person snuck it in. Great point, Steve.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh. Bro,
Matt,
people make this too easy. And then the best part about this is all the pussies who get offended, because then I just have more ammo to go after you for being offended by it. Oh my God, a green dildo. Like, dude, what is wrong with you? This is hilarious.
It's extremely funny, Matt. And another incident that happened. So a WNBA player lost her wig in the middle of the game, ran out of the stadium like she was injured, and then a fan. That isn't it. They ejected a fan for making fun of it all. Take a listen.
It's around a lot, but at the end, I went through the rim. Oh no!
Oh my God! It's a gamer!
Oh no! She's gonna go head to the back. Oh no!
All right, so look, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I know that this is gonna piss a lot of people off. I don't give a fuck. The minute the WNBA wanted us to take them seriously, this is what started happening. This is why no one takes you fucking seriously. Yeah. I don't give a shit if your wig gets fucking knocked off. Kick that fucking piece of like fucking rat that you shaved off and fucking put on your head. That whatever that is, kick it off the floor and play fucking defense. Kick that shit off the floor and play fucking defense.
I do agree with
show
that.
some fucking tenacity and be like, I don't need this motherfucking wig. I'm playing D, bitch. Not run off the floor crying because you don't look the same. We know it's fake. Everyone knows it's fake. It's not a fucking. We're not sitting here like, I wonder if that hair is real. No, we know it's fake. It's okay. Play defense. No one gives a fuck about your hair. That's number one. Number two, they're kicking people out for making fun of stuff.
Oh yeah, so Matt,
how can you go to? Is this just like an absolute liberal hellhole? Like, can you not go to a WNBA game and have any fun?
So the officials are
Bro, I go to sporting events to heckle, and I only get like 1 or 2 shots in, but it's usually on a fan.
Heckle.
Like, I'm not really trying to talk that much shit, but I can't wait to say at least 1 or 2 things and have them look at me and be like, "Sit the fuck down." You know what I'm saying? At a WNBA game, fuck, man. What did he say? Hey, you left your hair on the floor. And they're like, that's it. Get the fuck out of here. What?
Yeah. I mean,
play some fucking defense, bitch. You want me to respect your fucking game? You want me to respect the WNBA? Get your hair ripped the fuck off and go play defense. Grab the dildo, slam it on the fucking floor, and throw it back into the stands and go, and go dunk. And then I'll respect that shit. Not get offended by a big green dick and then have your fucking hair ripped off and go cry in the corner and get the guy kicked out for saying, go grab your hair. And you want me to take you seriously? Fuck you. I'm sorry for all the women athletes out there that think that, like, I'm sexist. I'm not sexist. I don't give a fuck what you play sports-wise. Do your thing. I want you to have every opportunity in the world. Just stop saying you can do the same thing men can do, and stop acting like it's all equal. It ain't equal. It's not. Pay us what we're worth. You would all owe the NBA like $300,000 if it was pay us what you're worth. They pay you so you can play. Your league doesn't make any fucking money. Let's be real. What an asshole. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, I'm really losing a lot of sleep not watching the WNBA.
Well, I mean,
have you ever watched a minute of it ever? Have you ever watched 1 minute of any game ever?
I mean,
I've never
show
watched one. Like, even the highlights in Sports Center, I turn the channel immediately.
Are you kidding me, man?
I'm not trying to watch that shit.
No, I'm not watching anything. Like I barely watch the NBA, but I'm not.
Lower the rim to 8 feet, make the ball even smaller, and let them start dunking on each other, and I'll start watching.
I like what Shaq said to Angel Reese about lowering the rim. And Angel Reese didn't like it, but I mean, if we start seeing dunks to the WNBA, that'd be pretty sweet. I don't know. I think it would make it a lot more entertaining. But Matt, final thing before we get out of here, I'm just gonna show this and let you go off on it here.
Yes.
There's been a American Eagle, I guess Sydney Sweeney ad that
Sydney Sweeney's
people are unhappy about that I don't really understand the problem with, and they're calling it Nazi propaganda, fascist, all this shit, and I think it's insanity. But Matt, I don't think there's a damn thing wrong with it. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead, Matt.
Okay, let me just be as blunt as humanly possible here. The dude that's smiling right there, the dude, huge cock. Even if it's small, for a chick, it's huge. Everyone's okay, other than the conservative side of the country, with this fucking thing doing beer commercials. But Sydney Sweeney's fine ass can't do a jeans commercial. She doesn't have good jeans. That's not true. Beyonce did a jeans commercial like a year ago. She looked good as fuck. She can't wear jeans. She fuck, man. Thick as a fucking dictionary looking in them fucking Levi's, dog. Find that picture of Beyonce laying down in the fucking Canadian tuxedo with them titties hanging out looking fucking God damn, like a glass of chocolate milk, son. Nom, 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 nom. Sydney Sweeney is as fine as you can get. And I don't want to, if you think that it's Nazi propaganda, you are a brainwashed idiot. What is wrong with you? Everybody just needs something to bitch about. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
And what I love about it is it's always some like fucking pink hair, pink, blue, yellow, green mutant with like a mustache that thinks she's a chick with like 9 million piercings that like there's 400 fucking pounds. Like, no wonder you fucking hate her. Shit. I look at that, dog. That's not even the one. God damn. Like,
I was just anyway.
I mean, I'm just saying, Jay-Z, is that I wonder, is that offensive too, that she's dressed like that? Because I just thought like clothes were, I didn't even realize clothes were racist. Clothes are racist now? Like, is wearing jeans racist? If I wear blue jeans, am I a Nazi, what is it, sympathizer now?
I listened to I saw this on Twitter a couple of days ago. I listened to a video of it's like you mentioned, it was the girl with pink hair and the weird piercings. And anyway, I was listening to it and they were like, this is Nazi propaganda. And they're dead serious. And I'm like, oh yeah, is this a joke? Like, are you guys fucking with me here? This is not, you guys are not.
I think it's that's what I think.
And I let it go. And I guess, fuck, bro. They really believe this shit.
Well, it's Nazi I was wearing a Cleveland Indians shirt the other day, like Chief Wahoo on it. Oh, and I at a gas station, and some dude was like, "That's racist." And of course, guess who it was? A fucking 5'8" fucking surfer boy white guy telling me I'm a fucking racist for wearing a Chief Wahoo shirt. And I just looked at him and I was like, "Man, you shut the fuck up! I'll stick your little ass in the microwave." And he just got in his car and drove off.
How old?
I don't know, maybe like 25, 26. But my point is this is my thing. It's always some fucking white. It's always some white that show me one brother in the fucking world that is not a complete fucking brain dead idiot that thinks Sydney Sweeney is not bad as fuck. I'll wait. What? One Spanish dude, one brother, one Chinese dude, one Japanese dude, a Korean dude, a North Korean dude. Find one of them. He doesn't even ever seen Sydney Sweeney before. You show him a picture. Fucking bam, right in his pants because he's never seen her before. So boom, show me a Russian dude, an English dude, show me a fucking dude in Antarctica that think that fucking chick is not bad, and I'll show you a fucking liar. I don't care if you're married, whatever. This is you have eyeballs, motherfucker. It's a simple question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I just don't understand it.
I didn't even take it seriously, and then I'm like, dude, I guess this is really what people are pushing.
Blew up, dog.
That's really what you guys think.
Yeah, look, this is another good one. A blind one. We could get a blind guy, and he could see that Sydney Spinney is blind
exactly.
Because you know what he has to do to make sure
Exactly.
she's blind as fuck? He needs to go up and feel her face and like go the Tiny Tina route and just hear and body and fuck. I guess I'm blind as fuck, but she is bad. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right. Yeah.
Look, some people are just wake up like this.
Yeah.
And they're genetically they are gifted. And that's just the way it is. I'm sorry that your mutant parents made another Bebop, Rocksteady, but she's just cut from something different. And that's what it is. And you know what? I like it. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, she wore jeans and she's a Nazi. You're a fucking moron, dog. Holy shit.
I don't put much weight over it, but I guess people on TikTok or on Twitter and shit.
Like I used to be like quasi sympathetic. You've known me for a while. It was like this much sympathy. And then I like woke up one day and I was like, these fucking people are absolutely out of their minds. Fuck them all. And I just stopped giving a shit. Like what? Somebody was going to cancel me? I own my own business and do all my own shit. You can't cancel me. Yeah. And I don't want any of the mutants in here anyway. You're not going to fit in too well when we throw you off the floor.
Wow. Yeah.
About two and a half years ago, I had a female football player come in. Big old broad. She played guard. About 5'9", like probably 260. Okay. Which is what you want girth at that position. Potential.
Yeah.
She lasted about 15 minutes, dog. It did not go well. I think I raised my voice once or twice, and she got really offended. I was like, this isn't going to work. What the fuck do you think we're doing in here? You want me to treat you different? Don't treat me any differently. The minute I didn't treat her differently, it was on. But I'm not supposed to treat her differently. But if I did, you feel me? That's kind of the whole point here. Don't treat us different, but we're different.
Great story. That's some perspective. Real world perspective, and I love it, Matt. I'm gonna be live here in about 40 minutes, 50 minutes with a Nebraska reporter for The Athletic named Mitch Sherman, talking all things Cornhuskers football. I know how.
You should ask him how many times he slept with his sister.
Okay, all right.
What's the over under?
Okay.
No.
Well, folks, if you're interested in watching that, I'll be live with Mitch Sherman, covers the Cornhuskers for The Athletic, as well as Coach Leroy Frederick at 4:30 Eastern time here in about 50 minutes. So tune into that. Matt will be live tomorrow with Brett Coolj. Really, really exciting show tomorrow with him. Lots to discuss. And, man, any closing thoughts before you get out of here, Matt?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a closing thought. Sticking feathers up your butt does not make you a chicken. That's it. Have yourself a great day.
See you guys tomorrow, folks. Peace.